Hello and welcome back to 16 years and now kid free. Well, I thought I'd do this video because it's a rather grey day, and even though it does look rather picturesque that side, it won't out in a minute. This side looks more like a Stalingrad, you know, but it is. But yeah, I thought there's a lot of people that knew me from my last adventure, and of course there's a lot more people that don't know me now. Berwyn, this way. Yes, that is dear old Berwyn. We'll get to Berwyn in a minute. Right, I've got a little bit of a cold, I think, coming. I hope not. Right, yeah. So to introduce myself. Hi, my name's Garth. I'm 40 years of age, and I'm into... No, I'm only joking. But my name is Garth, and I am 40. And I also have half a hip, a face full of metal, false tooth, and hearing aids. So if you're out and about and you start calling me, I'm not ignoring you. I actually didn't hear you. But yeah, let's get in right at the top of things, shall we? The reason it's called 16 years and now kid free. Basically, I was a single full-time parent for 7 years after me and the girl's mum split up. You know, one of them things, we're not going to go into that. And please don't, if you meet me, please don't go into it. It's not a good campfire story. Or a story for a bar or anything like that, so just please don't go into it. Yeah, but yeah, my daughters turned into teenagers and they went, well, we're going to go and live with mum. So I said, all right then, I'll go and off around the British Isles. And that's what I did. I bought William, the Subaru Legacy Estate, you know. It was everybody on social media that nicknamed him William, because it was 16 years and now kid free, freedom, William Wallace, that's where it come from. That's the reason that I bought the new car, the 4KA, and named him Robert, after Robert the Bruce. Why not? Right, anyway, I digress. I get too far into it. But yeah, that's basically what happened. So yeah, I bought William... What are you doing, Berwyn? It's going to be intermittent. And you might want to grab a cup of tea while you're doing it. Anything fun down there, mate? No? Right, Berwyn, come on. So yeah, that's basically what I did. I went out and I bought a Subaru Legacy Estate, all-wheel drive, for £900. Where's he gone? Give me a second. Come on. Happy little Larry. The clutch went, so I had to pay 500 quid for the clutch to be replaced. My friends helped me out, blacking out the window because he had some bits. And then I put bedding in it, my clothes, a cooker, and bits and pieces in that. And that was it. I set off around the British Isles. And it wasn't like in one continuous trek or anything like that. You know, from the starting bit I went up to Essex, Essex to Suffolk, Suffolk to Norfolk, Norfolk to Lincolnshire, Lincolnshire through to Derbyshire, went into the Peak District. I was only meant to spend 3-4 days there. 3 weeks later I finally came out of it, and then went straight up to the Forest of Bowland, thinking it was the Yorkshire Dales. You know, I was naive. Okay, around the rest of the countries of the world, but very naive of my own back garden. Yeah, and then Forest of Bowland and the Yorkshire Dales got munched alive by midges at another naivety point, because I thought midges only lived in Scotland, but there we go. Yeah, straight across to the Yorkshire Moors, up all the way through, met some amazing people all the way along. Up to the Holy Island. Holy Island came in to Coldstream, and then for reasons I ended up coming straight away back home, well, basically to come and see my nan. And then from there I went across westwards and then done a load of West Country, and then I had to come back because annoying neighbours, we all have them. And then after that I went through to Wales, through to Holyhead, jumped into Ireland for the summer for 7 weeks, came back because unfortunately my nan passed away. Yeah, and then I went back off to Wales, throughout the Wales, and then went up and spent the 3 months over the winter from November through to the start of February in Scotland, the Isle of Skye and the Outer Hebrides. And then and then I started winging around, going everywhere all throughout Wales and stuff like that. So I've done a fair bit of it, to say the least. That is to say the least. I have done this quite a bit. Yeah, so I done that for 16 months, and then I got hooked on it, basically, is what happened. I got hooked on it, met loads of lovely people, had many adventures, going up mountains, around lots, sitting in, you know, campsites, just meeting people randomly, You know, it was just absolutely brilliant. But I had people saying, oh, well, you can only do it because you've got an estate car, or because of this, or because of that. So I thought, do you know what? To save the arguments, I'll do it this time. But I'll do it in a smaller car. So that's basically what I'm doing. That's why I've got Robert, which you can see. No, you can't even see him. He's right up the other end of this straight. You know, that's a question for everybody. You know, I'm only been a dog owner for 2 months. Well, Birmin's only adopted me for 2 months so far. And what's more important, the length of a walk or the amount of time you spend on the walk? Up to devotion. But yeah, I got Robert, the 4KA, £300. Yes, I've asked my friend to, you know, get some scraps of work, wood from his work, and he helped me out with his power tools, so yes, that is a help. Yeah, and we made the bed that everybody saw the video on, or a lot of people saw the video on. And there's a lot more in you than you might actually be quite surprised how many people have seen that video, or videos, shall I say. Yeah, and then lucky enough, he gave me a message yesterday, and he said he's got loads of bits to insulate the windows on the inside, and some foam for the back seat. So that's another bit of Brucey bonus. But there you go, £300, and then some bits and pieces. He likes you. He doesn't like any other human beings, but he likes you. Nah, he's scared of human beings. That's what I said. Come on, Bowen. Cheers, though, dude. Yeah, so the new things from this trip. One, I'm not going for 16 months this time, because, you know, I might, I don't know, just see how it goes. But the new bits are new car, £300 for a 4KA. So, you know, that should be in a reasonable budget of everybody, you know. And I'm not one for putting tents on the outside of cars and stuff like that. You know, the entire point of doing a car, and why I bought William in the first place, was the fact of last time I went to Scotland and started camping, the wind blew my, you know, my tent flat. So I thought, do you know what, if I'm camping out, I don't want to set up, I don't want to pack down, you know, when it's wet and stuff like that, or it's windy. I just want something that's ready there. You know, park it up, boom, there's your bed, fall asleep. That's what I want. I'm not going to tell everybody where I'm going this time. You'll find out when I start and at the starting point. I've got to get to the starting point first. You might have a quick video before that, but I'm not going to tell people where I'm starting from. But if you've got any questions, you know, come up to me. Please don't be the sort of people that I find in the comments like, oh, you need this, you need that, you need this. I'm not trying to make it as luxurious as possible. I'm trying to make it as cheap and manageable for people that everybody can do it, you know, rather than having to pay out God knows how much for a diesel heater and a proper bed and, you know, proper insulation and stuff like that. Yes, you're going to end up with gaps of wind coming in. You know, with the bed setup I had in Berwyn, I'm going Berwyn. That sounded wrong. In William, I'm going to have in that, which is 2 camping mats, 2 king-size duvets folded over, a single duvet on top of that, an Army issue Arctic sleeping bag for me to put in, and then 2 cheapy sleeping bags that I've had forever that go over the top of that, and 2 pillows. You know, and I was always warmer in William than I ever was in Scotty, the horse box. That's freezing, that thing. And you can heat it up and heat it up and heat it up. And the second you turn the gas cooker off, that's it. And no, I won't be using the gas cooker in the 4KA. I'm not that silly. I've got a heater. It's called the engine. So yeah, that's where we are. So the new things, and this time, as you've learnt, I've got Berwyn the dog. Berwyn, you want to come and say hello? Come here. Come here. No, not that. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello, Berwyn. He's a lovable mutt, really. And we've been on some adventures already. You know, we've already been up Penavan around some waterfalls. I've done to make sure you can handle the distance, a 17.2 mile hike from here to Rye and back again. And he was alright with that. Fair enough, I fed him a bit too much. And he fell into... Hey, leave him alone. Fell into a bit of a food coma, I must admit. But there it is. That's who I am. That's what I've done. And I'm about to set out again. So all the people that know me, hopefully I'll come and see you. I'm not going to be going to all the different festivals. I'm trying to survive on a budget. You know, when you're wiping out 45 quid here, 85 quid there, you know, and then you've got the beers that go on top of it, and then the food that, you know, it all adds up. So I'd love to meet you out in the wilds, because that's where I predominantly am. And yeah, you might see a couple of more videos from me, or some reels or something like that. But until I start, that'll be it. And on that note, like I always say, take it easy, keep adventuring, love you, bye.